Weather permitting, we shall meet today. God willing, you will recover soon. Here, look at the phrases weather permitting and God willing. Weather is a noun followed by permitting, which is a present participle. Similarly, God, the word God is noun and followed by willing, which is a present participle. So these phrases are phrases where the noun is followed by the present participle. These phrases are called as absolute phrases. So absolute phrases are phrases which are joined to the main sentence with a comma. They are not connected with any conjunction. Moreover, these absolute phrases give additional information or detail regarding the sentence. Let me explain. For example, we shall meet today. If we read only this part, this gives sufficient information. But when I say weather permitting, we shall meet today, I get additional information. That means this absolute phrase modifies the sentence or gives additional detail or additional information about the sentence. So these are absolute phrases. Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this fourth part of the video series on Make It Simple, we will use the absolute phrase method in order to form a simple sentence. Let's start. First example, the sun rose, the fog disappeared. Here, the sun rose is a simple sentence. Rose is a finite verb. The fog disappeared is another simple sentence and disappeared is a finite verb here. Now we have to combine both these simple sentences to form one simple sentence. Friends, have you noticed? Here the subject is the sun. Here the subject is the fog. That means the subjects are different. So we use the absolute phrase method to form a simple sentence whenever we have two different subjects. So let's start. First, we will copy the subject of the first sentence as it is, that is the sun. There is no helping verb in this first sentence. So therefore, we will use having. Rose is the verb here. Root verb is rise. So the past participle of rose is risen. A comma instead of a full stop. And the next sentence we have to write the same without any change. That is, the fog disappeared. So this is the answer. The sun having risen, the fog disappeared. Now friends, this is a simple sentence. Disappeared is the only finite verb over here. Next example, the soldiers arrived, the mob ran away. In the first sentence, the subject is the soldiers. In the second sentence, the subject is the mob. So the subjects are different. So we will use the absolute phrase method. So we will say the soldiers. Now there is no helping verb in the first sentence. So we will write having. Arrived is the verb here. Root verb is arrive. The past participle is arrived. Friends, please remember this arrived is the past tense and this arrived is the past participle. The spelling is the same, but both the words are different. Please remember this. Followed by a comma, instead of a full stop, we write a comma. And the next sentence, we have to copy the same. That is, the mob ran away. So the answer is, the soldiers having arrived, the mob ran away. Here, ran is the only finite verb. So therefore this sentence is a simple sentence. Next example, the lecture was over, the students left. Here in the first sentence, the subject is the lecture. In the second sentence, the subject is the students. The subjects are different in both the sentences. So therefore, we'll use the absolute phrase method. So let's begin. We have to write the subject of the first sentence, same. So we'll say the lecture. Now here there is a helping verb present. And the helping verb is was. Now was is the form of to be. So therefore the ing of be is being. So we will write being over, full stop is replaced by a comma, and the second sentence we have to copy the same without any change. That is, the students left. So the answer is, the lecture being over, the students left. Here, left is the only finite verb, and therefore the sentence is a simple sentence. Friends, there's one thing which I would like to inform you, and that is, here the helping verb is was. If the helping verb is am, or is, or are, or was, or were, we have to use being. So let's proceed to the next example now. The next example is, the weather was fine, we went to play. The weather is the subject in the first sentence, we is the subject in the second sentence. The subjects are different, so we will use the absolute phrase method. First, we will copy the subject of the first sentence as it is, that is the weather. Helping verb is given, and that is was. Ing of was is being. So we'll write being fine, that is the same. Full stop is replaced with by a comma. And the second sentence we have to write the same, that is we went to play without any change. So the answer is, the weather being fine, we went to play. Here, went is the only finite verb, and therefore this sentence is a simple sentence. So friends, this was the fourth part of the video series on Make It Simple. I hope you have learned something from this video. Thank you for watching. Do see the next part, that is part 5 of the video series on Make It Simple.